this is Becky. Welcome back to my channel. We're going to continue reading from the Angel Bible. We're going to talk about harmonizing male and female polarities. So the Chinese use the concept of yin and yang to express balance within the body's energy flow. They are complementary qualities constantly interacting. Neither can exist in isolation from the other. The affinity to each other has a direct effect on health and harmony. Yin is feminine, negative, cold, interior, soft, downward, inward, dark, yielding, and reaction. Yang is masculine, positive, active, exterior, hard, upward, hot, light, forceful, and action. We are able to balance or harmonize these two apparently conflicting opposites by understanding that for every action there is a reaction, and the natural laws of matter are transcended when we are in the moment. We are not our past, which was action, and we are not the future, reaction. We are just here, in the moment, in the now. Understanding eternity. Once we have grasped the moment, for even a brief second, we gain an understanding of eternity, the eternal moment of now. We transcend the Newtonian laws of physics and step into quantum physics, where all is unity. The ancient mysteries are unlocked, and we see wisdom in the ultimate truth. To transcend duality and step into the moment, we need to petition Metatron, who will open our crown chakras and integrate our transcendental chakras above our head, bringing unprecedented spiritual growth and cosmic alchemy. When you are ready to work with Archangel Metatron, you are ready for the ultimate angelic healing. This alignment with Metatron will reconcile the opposites that must be harmonized before balance is established. So how to balance the polarities? Sit comfortably and breathe easily and naturally so that your energy circuits are open and flowing smoothly. Ask Archangel Metatron to send you his sphere of pure white light. And as you align yourself with this energy, visualize or feel it very high above your head as a column of light. As you allow the light to descend to encompass the whole of your body in a pillar of light, each of the transcendental chakras above your head is activated, integrated, and aligned. This causes a downward of information that will over time and with continuous use activate your light body and bring the ego's illusion of duality to an end. Promoting spiritual growth. We need to raise our consciousness in order to increase our awareness of angels. When we work with Archangel Gabriel, he teaches us to seek angelic help through invocation, ritual, meditation, and dreams. When I picked this spot, it was because there was a bunch of dragonflies over the water, and I was like, all right, Gabriel's telling me this is the location. Some people get bogged down with intellectualizing about angels, trying to understand them through logic. Gabriel's planet is the moon. He uses this passive, feminine, intuitive energy to help you interpret your dreams and visions. He also uses the moon's magical energy to inspire humanity while it sleeps. How to create a magical moon amulet. This amulet creates a powerful energy field around you when you wear, carry, or sleep with it. It seals and protects the aura. You're going to use blue moonstone and a white tea light in a jar if you're outdoors. Choose a Monday, the day dedicated to the moon, to work this angelic ritual. Choose a time when the moon is waxing or growing larger, since this favors spells for growth and attraction. You are looking to attract spiritual growth. It can be performed outdoors, but if you choose to do it indoors, make sure that you can see the moon through the open window. Light the tea light before you begin the ritual. Ask Archangel Gabriel to empower you and to oversee the process. Hold your moonstone in the feminine, intuitive left hand. Sit in a comfortable meditation posture. Take some slow, deep breaths, making the out-breath slower than the in-breath. Imagine or feel you are breathing in the energies of the moon. Feel your body filling with the moon's light. When your intuition tells you, breathe this energy into your moonstone. Hold the moonstone to your heart chakra and ask Archangel Gabriel to empower it with his magical energy. Move it to your third eye chakra and ask for Archangel Gabriel's blessings. Wear, carry, or sleep with the moonstone on a daily basis to increase your spiritual growth. Letting go of the past. We need to let go of the past pain in order to find inner peace. If we continually look backward and only remember the difficult times in our lives, we stunt our spiritual growth and restrict our capacity for future happiness. Any feelings of nostalgia, homesickness, remorse for having missed out on an opportunity, unfulfilled dreams or ambitions will also tie up your life energy. In the negative emotional state of permanent loss, the past can sometimes be over-idealized, weakening your connection with your current life situation. If you are at a low point in your life through a great personal loss or have suffered a great emotional trauma, the following ritual and invocation to the 4 great archangels will allow you to stand once more in the center of the circle of your being. Sacred Angelic Circle. The circle is sacred in most traditions and represents the journey of life. It forms a circle of power, much like the medicine wheel in the traditions of North American First Nation tribes. Here's what you're going to do. Create a circle of tea lights or crystals, or simply define the circle with your imagination. Visualize it as a circle of fire. Sit in the center of your circle facing east. Call in each of the 4 great archangels in turn, silently or aloud, and wait until you feel each is anchored before calling in the next one. Use the following words. Before me, Raphael, angel of the east, and visualize a green light with a gold aura. Behind me, Gabriel, angel of the west, and visualize an orange light with a white aura. On my right hand, Michael, angel of the south, visualize a yellow light with an indigo blue aura. And on my left hand, Uriel, angel of the north, visualize a red light with a violet aura. Now focus on your heart chakra and see that there is a Star of David, 2 interlocking triangles, the symbol of the heart chakra and balance. Mentally petition the 4 archangels, asking them to help you to let go of the past. This allows you to build a positive present and future life. Give thanks and allow the energies to dissolve. Transformation. The healing energy of Archangel Zadkiel and his angels of joy help us transform past painful memories, limitations, energy blockages, negative personality traits, and addictions. Decide what you want to free yourself from, and then invoke Archangel Zadkiel and ask him to send his violet flame of transformation. The violet flame is high-frequency spiritual energy. Violet is the shortest and fastest light and symbolizes a transition point between the visible and the invisible. It transforms lower energies into positive, life-affirming energy. Violet has always represented divine alchemy and transmutation of energy from the gross physical level into the unmanifested divine level. Using the violet flame. The violet flame is used in numerous ways in angelic healing, not just on ourselves, but also on our clients. It ranges in color from palest silver lilac to deep amethyst. Use it to cleanse and purge all areas of the mind, body, and emotions, and to purify all the chakra centers and aura during a healing session. It amplifies other healing and spiritual energies and transforms any negative energy that has been released during the healing session. Use it to cleanse, calm, and free the mind before meditation or to ease insomnia and nightmares. Self-healing technique. Sit comfortably where you will not be disturbed. Breathe easily and naturally, allowing yourself to release any tension from your physical body. Mentally ask Archangel Zadkiel to send you his violet flame of transformation. See or feel your whole being surrounded and engulfed by the violet flame. As the violet flame diminishes and finally dissolves, the session is over. Healing others. At any point during a therapy session, mentally invoke Archangel Zadkiel and ask him to cleanse and purify any area. This can be the physical, emotional, mental, or spiritual body, as well as any chakra center or auric level. See the area surrounded by the violet flame and allow the flame to completely consume and transform any negative energy or blockage. Akashic Angels, exploring past lives. And I know somebody who did a past life regression with me, and it was pretty interesting. Assessing the Akashic records is a powerful way of empowering the human spirit and connecting to your higher self. It helps you explore your past lives, dharma, life purpose, and parallel lives. It also helps you receive impressions of your past and future lives, as well as planetary evolution and religious and other prophecies. In his role as Lesser Yahweh, the Tetragrammaton, Archangel Metatron is the keeper and the guardian of the Akashic records. Akasha is Sanskrit meaning primary substance or planetary record cell. These archives can also be called the Book of Life, Cosmic Mind, Library of Life, Library of Light, Collective Unconscious, Universal Mind of God, Goddess, or Soul's Records. It exists beyond time and space and contains information on all that was, is, or will be. And I've had people that try to tap into my Akashic record, but they can't because it's sealed and protected. Consulting Metatron. Our guardian angels have the capacity to consult Archangel Metatron and the Akashic records on our behalf. As these records are nature's complete memory of every event on Earth and every person's actions and all parallel universes. According to ancient teachings, there are billions of universes. The Akasha is cosmos, not chaos. Most humans only access the Akasha through their mental and astral worlds, Jung's collective unconscious. But when we work with our higher self and our guardian angel, we will access to all the levels, realities, and dimensions the Akasha penetrates and transcends. Only with guidance from higher level beings can we unlock the codes of light from which the Akasha are formed. Even with the help of your higher self, guardian angel, and Metatron, the light codes will often be perceived by the human mind as symbolism, or a library in which books or scrolls are stored. Yet as we transcend the human mind, the codes of light will be downloaded into the heart chakra and DNA, where they will be decoded and stored in a higher form of intelligent energy, which will bring about personal evolution, clarity, and guidance. It will also influence the collective unconscious of the planet and aid in planetary evolution. So, journey into the past lives. To journey into past lives, we link with our higher self and guardian angel to give us access to Archangel Metatron, who will consult the Akashic records on our behalf. As the Akasha is nature's cosmos, we begin to understand the unity of all life, the law of one. The Akasha exists so that we can take each journey without prejudice and without judgment into the reality of oneness. Most people, when they tune in to the Akasha, normally access past lives and events that have the greatest amounts of emotional energy attached to them. These will be greatly influencing of their present life. Remember, the future is not fixed, and by changing our behavior and thought patterns, we can influence it. What we focus on personally and planetarily, we bring into manifestation. And I've experienced where there's been dominant people, usually males, but there have been some females that are in their masculine energy who want to try to tap into my Akasha and then try to figure out and then try to force me to be in their storyline, to play a role within their life. And I'm like, that is not how this works. You don't get to tap into me and to force me to be a servant in your story. That goes against the cosmic laws. It does. And there's repercussions for it. So we don't ever want to abuse the spiritual gifts that we're given, otherwise we can lose them. We want to stay in our own spiritual lane. How to journey into past lives. Make yourself comfortable where you will be undisturbed. Concentrate on your breathing, relaxing your body by making the out-breath longer and slower than the in-breath. Continue with relaxing breathing for several minutes to bring your mind to a state of calm. Invoke your guardian angel and feel your connection to your higher self. Allow your guardian angel's wings to surround you and enfold you with their loving protection and support. Release all judgmental attitudes and prejudice that you may have about yourself and others. Ask your guardian angel to help you to do this if you find it difficult. Once you feel a space of emotional clarity, ask your guardian angel to link in with Archangel Metatron. Once you feel this connection as a pillar of light surrounding you, ask to be shown a past life that is greatly influencing your present life. Allow yourself to see or perceive this lifetime. Remember, you must not allow self-judgment to cloud your awareness, or you will block your perceptive abilities and access to the information. Okay, once you have clear perception of that past life, allow yourself to return to normal, everyday waking reality. Bring yourself gently back from this altered state of awareness. Remember to be patient with yourself. It takes practice to be able to achieve spectacular results. Write down your experiences in your angelic journal for future reference and meditation. Now we have releasing spirits. A damaged aura leaves you open to the misery of spirit attachments. And I've experienced this and had to shake them off, because people will try to transfer their entities onto you if they think that they can. And unfortunately, many people think softness is weakness, and then they find out the hard way, unfortunately, that is not true. So these spirit attachments are also known as negative entities or parasites. This damage can be caused by disease, negative thought patterns, pollutants, addictions, stress, psychic attack, emotional turmoil, poor breathing techniques, or poor spiritual cleanliness. Holes, gaps, and tears within the aura are also very common, much more so than most people realize, and they may even result in multiple energy leakages causing debilitation. If the integrity of your aura becomes damaged, you may attract entities that drain your life force. Like I said, I've been on the defensive against these type of entities, and I know how fighting for your life feels. This attachment of disincarnate spirits to the body that influences both the mind and the behavior of the host is recognized in every religion and is documented in every holy book as well. So don't let people gaslight you into saying you're crazy and you don't know what you're talking about. You do. Out of character. Attachments may cause you to behave out of character. Changes can be subtle or dramatic and often involve a new addiction. Addictions and negative thought patterns may take on a life of their own and act as a form of possession. Symptoms of attached entities are unexplained exhaustion, nightmares, sudden anxiety attacks or depression, hearing voices inside your head, suicidal impulses, mood swings or personality changes, indecision, confusion, poor concentration, memory gaps, impulsive behavior, and unexplained physical symptoms or illness. None of these is a pure sign of attachment, but if you have several of them, it could indicate that you have made room for an uninvited guest. Once an individual has attracted a disincarnate spirit as an attachment, that person is more open to attracting more disincarnate spirits. These disincarnate spirits need not only to be removed, but also to be helped to the light by the angels. They are often confused. Some are misguided, having realized too late that they are responsible for their behavior, and they fear the wrath of God and so avoid the light. And I have people who want to get rid of their attachments, so they try to do spell work to send them to me. But what ends up happening is they go back to the original host, and it's worse. So please do not attempt to do that, because it's sad, but at the same time, you did it to yourself. And if you have entities, there are ways that you can get rid of them without trying to throw them at somebody else. Spirit attachments, energy implants, and other energetic blocks, as well as binding ties that drag your energy down and lower your consciousness, can all be released with the help and support of Archangel Michael and his legions of light. These angels include ones that specifically guide lost or misplaced souls back to the source to receive healing. People think that just because I've developed the skills to be able to transmute and send demonic entities back into to hell, and that I can send these entities out into the light, that they think that that's easy, and it is not easy. And it's quite insulting when people try to force you to deal with their entities and their demons when they want to avoid doing the work for themselves. So we have cutting ties with the help of Archangel Michael. Archangel Michael and his legions of light specialize in cutting binding ties, removing energy implants, and releasing spirit attachments. Some attachments are designed to control us emotionally, others sexually, physically, mentally, or spiritually. Energy vampirism is common, and they feed off of our energy. We all know people whose company leaves us feeling exhausted. Normally, vampire attachments are through the solar plexus chakra, but any chakra can be affected. Some attachment hooks may begin by going into one chakra, but are then woven into several more. We can also tie ourselves up in emotional knots by holding on to old relationships, past suffering, trauma, or abuse. This binds a lot of our energy, and we need to free this energy in order to move forward. Emotional baggage slows us down and lowers our vibrational rate. It builds up over years, causing unresolved emotional stress and blockages within our energy system, which then weakens our energy field. Whenever we release negative emotions or energy, it must be replaced with angelic healing energy, which is why there are so many people that are drawn to my light, because they want to steal it from me, and why I choose not to really be around very many people. Nature is just so peaceful. The nature spirits, the archangels are great company. There's always something for me to learn and to do. So when you learn how to be your own best friend and enjoy solitude, oh my gosh, life turns out to be so much better. I hate to say it, but friends really are overrated. Cutting ties technique. During the following technique, you can visualize Archangel Michael's sword of protection and truth as either gold metal or a living sapphire blue flame. Seat yourself comfortably where you will be undisturbed. Then visualize roots growing out of the soles of your feet to ground and strengthen you. Allow your breathing to become easy and natural. Summon Archangel Michael and his legions of light. Align yourself with this energy. Ask Archangel Michael to cut away all binding ties and cords, removing energy implants and release spirit attachments. Feel or sense Archangel Michael going through each of your chakra centers and working through your aura. Be aware of the process and see and feel the ties being cut or disincarnate entities being taken up to the light by Archangel Michael. To close the healing session, ask Archangel Michael to wrap you in his blue cloak, which will gently heal any holes or gaps within the aura and give protection while your healing process is completed. All right, angelic empowerment. We have Archangel Michael and his angels bring angelic empowerment if we seek their help. This empowerment helps us release fear and other negative emotional states that hold us back from reaching our true potential. Negative emotional states weaken our spirit. Self-limiting excuses serve to block angelic contact and stop you, the real you, from being fully present as an incarnate being of unlimited love and light. Receiving Archangel Michael's gift of activation of the blue ray brings the attributes of courage, endurance, truthfulness, steadfastness, strength, and the ability to take control of your life. Mastery of the first ray of divine will and power brings freedom from the shadows of illusion. And here's what you're going to do. Sit comfortably where you will not be disturbed. Breathe easily and naturally, releasing tension from your physical body. Invoke Archangel Michael and request his gift of empowerment by activating the first ray of divine will and power within you. Focus your awareness on your heart chakra. Place your consciousness there and see the flame in your heart growing stronger and brighter. You may feel a tingling or a sense of expansion and warmth. Allow this flame in your conscious awareness to spiral up your spiritual spine and into your crown chakra. Become aware of the column of light that surrounds you. This tube of light is your protection. As you gaze upward, you are aware that it seems to go on endlessly. Allow your consciousness to travel upward through the tube of light until it comes to the pyramid of light, which is the realm of your higher self and your soul family. Here you see your soul family, angels, and ascended beings seated around a crystal table. Take your seat at the table. Discuss with them how you can become empowered and take your divine birthright as a member of the Legion of Light. Allow the process to unfold naturally. When it is complete, bring your awareness back to the physical body and your everyday waking awareness. I'm going to go ahead and stop the video here. Again, I'm trying to keep these relatively short so you can have them on a walk or on a lunch break. And it is a series, so we have, I think, one more video, maybe two. I think I said that last time, but this is a lot of information to cover. And I'm hoping that you're finding it very valuable, enlightening, and uplifting on your journey. As always, the light in me respects and honors the light in you. And until next time, I hope you have a blessed day.